Well, the beauty of us is that we tour anyway. That's our bread and butter. You know what I mean? We've been touring since we were teenagers. So, you know, we love to tour. So we are actually kind of already in the curve of what's happening. So as our music is being released and is being streamed, we're in Singapore, we're in France. I mean, we were just in France 2 weeks ago. You know, we were in Singapore a month ago. You know, Hong Kong, Switzerland, all over the place. We're going to Switzerland next month. So we're always globally doing that. And we're doing interviews and we're doing television. And next year is the 40th anniversary. So we're getting ready to have a really super surge of not only our music, but our visibility. So while we are visible, we're doing exactly what we're doing right now.
Well, I love that because it seems like as the years go by, the interest and the popularity of the group is only increasing.
Absolutely.
And it's creating a more of a cementing feel over the sustainability of your business.
Absolutely.
Would you agree to that?
Absolutely. That's why we continue to tour.
Yeah.
That's why we're fortunate enough to be able to tour at this point of our career, where, like you said, a lot of groups that come from, let's say, our time or era, they can't get, you know, they can't get a gig in the bathroom.
Right.
You know, but with us, we do stadiums, we do festivals, we do, you know.
Still rocking the house.
We did the Formula One Grand Prix in Singapore. You know, so you know the fact that we have that kind of chance and that kind of opportunity is what gives us the ability to stay on top of streaming and all the other stuff that's going on now. Because now we have the team together. You know, we got some of the most reliable, dependable, phenomenal people working with us. Alongside this guy right here is amazing. This cat right here is amazing. You know, all the booking agents and all the other people. He's not amazing.
40 years.
Yeah, he's not amazing.
This
I've
guy.
known him longer than I've known both of them, but he's not amazing. They are. No, but my point
Funny guy.
being that the
Go
longer
finish
we
your
do
haircut.
this, bless your heart. Find some socks there for you.
Here we go.
Family love.
My
Here we
point
go.
being that the
Family love.
longer we do this, the better we get at it.
Yes.
You know, and the thing that I want to say, the last thing I want to say is, and we've developed, because we've been through the hell and the fire and the up and the down. You know,
course,
we didn't
man.
see the good, the bad,
And
the
ugly.
thing.
And the
Trust
mother.
me. And so what we've done is we've always remained friends, absolutely best friends, and we've adapted when we had to.
The demographic has also changed
Oh, boy.
as far as new people coming into Sugar Hill. What we're finding is that people are not afraid to come see a Sugar Hill show. People are not afraid to come and bring their grandchildren and say, this is what I listened to when I was coming up. I want you to be able to feel this. When I was in high school, when I was in college, when I was in what have you, and promoters are saying that. We went to a DJ convention and people brought their, you know, it was out in, I believe it was in Nevada.
Yeah.
And
The other day.
I mean, it was just crazy. But one of the artists, I'm not gonna even call his name, like people were holding their kids' ears. And you know what? It's not about expression; it's what you're saying. And understand that you're feeding a new generation. Now, I don't disagree with everything that's going on, and I understand that things are going to change. But you have to understand that you're always educating and filling a new mind. They're sponges. So if you give them something good, you know, regardless of where it came from, you know, Will Smith revitalized, you know, Apache, Jump On. You know, the kids are starting, they do the dance immediately. You know, it's a good thing. And then to see us on stage and say, wow, they're still doing this. So it pulls us into that different market and it makes us acceptable. And it takes us across a plane that a lot of artists can't get to because they're trying to, quote unquote, keep it real. Now, I don't have a problem with keeping it real. Mel keeps it real and all the rest of that, but he's out there doing the same show that we're doing, and he's trying to reach a broader audience.
Well, I really appreciate it. You guys all taking the time. I want to give you guys time. Oh, one of Mike has one more thing to say before we let you guys find
And you
socks
know,
get
and it's so
haircuts.
funny we talk about the younger generation. This man right here was only 3 years old
Yes.
when your record
Rappers-
came out. When
yes.
Rappers Delight came out, I was 19. He was 3.
Yes. Well, it gives you a really perspective of the legacy, the impact, the influence that you've had throughout the years and throughout the generations. What were you going to say, Mike?
Yeah, Mike.
Really quick to encapsulate it.
Yes, please.
Because oh my God, it could go on and on until the next day. But I will say that music and artists in general, no matter what form of art you do, seem like we always get the shaft, the short end of the stick. And I don't have the answer for it, but somewhere out there, there is an answer. Actually, I know who the answer is. But how in the world can you record music? 40-year-old stuff, 4-week-old stuff, and all of a sudden you don't get paid for it. It was enough to battle for things from the inception of recorded music and writing and composing and what is that? Publishing and all this other stuff. Now it's streaming. Like I said before, you can't go into a car dealership and say, "Ooh, I like that one," and drive out with it. You'll be in prison someplace. You cannot walk into a Wendy's and ask for a French fry and walk out with it. But you can do that with music. There's people sell phones, like you said, with free music. And the heavy hitters, the giants, who we all know who they are in every genre of music, is the same thing. Something ain't right. Something ain't right.
That's why I was asking whether there was a music business left, because I'm with you. Something isn't right. The numbers are not adding up, right? But it seems like no matter what's going down, you still have this touring. You have this group that has gone through the fire. You have this group that's able to share this story and to let younger versions of y'all know. Look, man, the name of the game is longevity. Where is longevity? It's in this solid group, reliable people, good support system. Content is king, as you said. Those tracks have to be dope, and the rest fall into place. But I do want to say that the big difference between then and now is the fact that you used to have this sort of quote-unquote machine to help support the release, whereas right now you are the machine.
Yeah, right.
And that's a big difference, wouldn't you agree? And that's really the last thing I wanted to ask you, and I wanted to make sure everybody knew where to find you online if they want to go to your next show, and that would be it for us.
God is watching.
Yes, God is watching.
People think they get away with things or not.
Yeah.
Woe to him that contends with his maker.
Yeah.
For God is a consuming fire. Mess with him, okay?
You know?
We got a Rev up in the house.
You can definitely go to our Facebook page, Original Sugar Hill Gang, and Instagram, The Original Sugar Hill Gang, and The Real Sugar Hill Gang too as well. Facebook and Instagram.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank y'all so much here. Adam Cruz, my brother Eddie Nicholas.
Yeah.
We're all in a tight shot here, but thank you
Get
so
your
much.
popcorn ready.
Check out freedomradiohour.com. Download our free app. You can get all our episodes, including this one, mixtapes, music, and all that.